Okay.
Hold
Actually,
on, hold on. Ready?
can you hear me?
All right, we're back. We're back at part two. We still have a few more minutes. Hopefully everybody can join back in. Zoom.us or Zoom.us. And then the joining number is 305-510-3064. 305-510-3064. Let's see if anybody is here. All right. So, Olu,
Yeah,
how about this book by this guy? This is amazing, no?
it is. It's practical.
Yeah. It's a slap in the face. I needed that.
We all need to wake up sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when we allow self-pity to take over, or we just spend too much time, you know, worrying about what we can't change. If you can't change it, I mean, why worry about it? If you can change it, then why are you worrying? Just do what you need to do, what you can do.
Yeah, you know what? It's hard at the beginning because what
Yeah,
happens is, again, that's why I love this chapter about the expectations. No? We expect things to turn out one way or another, and the reality is, we can plan, right? You play a game of probabilities where you try to get them in your favor, right? The odds, like the what's the name of that movie? The odds are always in your favor, um, but you can control it, right?
yeah, that's true. You can't.
So tell me about you. I mean, you come from far away, right? Like me, you have a similar story. We met, by the way. Olu and I met.
In
Was
Orlando.
in the Orlando team of Apprentice Worldwide a few years ago. She was referred to us by, I remember, by Anna. Anna?
Yes, Anna.
And that's how we all come here, by coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, but and we've become great friends in a few years already. Um, tell me about you. I mean, some of the things that you had to endure, and now tell me where you're at.
Whew. Oh, whoa. How many minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh,
Hunger Games. Thank you, Nate. Hunger Games. That's it. That's it.
oh, Hunger Games. Okay. Oh well.
Nate
I'm.
always has my back. I love this guy.
mm, Well, I moved to the U.S. without family, and tried finding my feet. Tried getting a job. Came in with an MBA. Couldn't get a job. Was told I had to go back to school. I was either overqualified or I didn't have a U.S. degree. There was one excuse or the other, so I went back to school, spent another 6 years.
By the way, why don't you tell us where you came from?
I'm from Lagos, Nigeria.
Woo-hoo.
I'm a Lagosian, yeah. Never a dull moment in Lagos. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I battled depression. I came in with a master's degree. I had been in corporate banking. I'd done business recovery for a financial institution, and I felt, no matter what, I should be able to get a job. I couldn't even get a job as a clerk, as a PA. I mean, it was so bad. And then, so I worked at night as a nurse aide, something I never thought I would do, and put myself through school again. But it was really tough on my mind because I just felt I'd wasted all my years, but I just kept pushing because I had no other option. And I wanted to be in the business intelligence space. I was a business analyst, but I'd done business process in Nigeria. And just as I was about to give up, I won't lie to you, I got a job in IT. in business intelligence, the very thing I wanted. And from there, this is my second Fortune 500 company that I'm working with. It's just been by the mercy of God. I wouldn't like to, I'm a Christian, so it's just by the mercy of God. And it's still, how will I put it? Every day comes with its challenges. Every level has its own challenges. When you leave one level to another, then there'll be challenges there as well. But it's a daily thing. And what I really wanted to do, the space I really wanted to be in, which is the big data space, is where I am. And I'm really, really happy about that. So my to-dos for this month, actually, because I checked today, for events that would be fun, that would be educative. I want to learn, I'm learning Spotfire, so I was looking at their website, what events they had, and MicroStrategy, what events they had. So what I want to do now to get out of my head, to UnF my head, considering the pressures of work, is to just go for these fun activities, meet people, and just have fun. Do things that also give me value other than work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that have the potential to help me. It's about building a brand outside my job, building a brand for myself outside my job. So that's the target.
That helps. That helps. One of the things that and obviously you and I have had many conversations about this, and although I, sometimes people think that I'm younger than I am. I'm a little old. I'm big 47. Holy crap.
Oh boy.
Can you imagine that? Well,
I'll soon be there. I'll soon be there.
And that's why I go through life, and sometimes I ask myself, God, how did I was blessed by all the things that I have, and I can focus on the negative things. And I don't know if you saw one of my posts, but I wrote this thinking about today, and I got this card from I always write myself messages of motivation all over the place because I'm just that way. So I have my things that give me messages. If I forget something, that's why I read. I love reading. I subscribe to Scribd, which has before I was with MentorBox to get the book summarized, which was a great investment. But then after I went through all the books that they had summaries in MentorBox, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna get a subscription to read books, and I got this Scribd subscription, and I've been, filtering my brain filling my brain with good thoughts, new thoughts, for I think like $9 a month that I pay. I think I've read since I got the subscription a week and a half ago, probably read like 5 or 6 books. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I read them through audio, and then I put the speed to faster, and it just, keeps feeding me. But one of the things that I wrote is, what are the things that I am grateful for? So obviously I love my girls. Everybody knows that. And I like my home. I never thought I had a home like this. I wish I could spend more time. I wish time would pause sometimes, but it happens too fast. I want more vacations, so I want to hang out with all of you more. And I believe that I am blessed, right? So instead of focusing on the negative, I focus on the positive. What are the things that I am blessed? I met you, by all of you, by pure coincidence, but there's no coincidence, right? We look at ourselves now, we go, holy crap, how can it be that, Olu was a stranger to me, only a few years back, or Daisy, we just were strangers walking different paths, and all of a sudden we met, and our lives have been enriched with each other and our experiences and our knowledge and our love for, our passion for career, trying to focus on our career and doing the right thing, right? And it works. It works. So that's why, I mean, Gary doesn't have to tell me. The reality is, I know what he says works, right? I am a testament, always a testament. All of us are testament that we can do whatever we put our minds to. And if ever we have a doubt, we just got to look back at our lives and say, you know what? I don't know what happened, but it happened, I'm going to share a story with you that I haven't shared with very many people. And it's a friend of mine. It's a young adult minister and reminds me of me. He just had his first child, and the child was born with a collapsed lung. And he would write. So the guy is amazing. The guy is so filled with faith that he would write messages every day about the blessing of being with that child, even though he was sick, and that the probability of dying was very high. Last week he passed away. The kid passed away, and he passed away the same day that his dad passed away a few years ago. So his dad passed away the same day that his son passed away. So it was like a sign from heaven that his dad basically welcomed him to heaven the same time. But it reminded me of my story. And I was born, with 8 months, 4 pounds, with attached lungs. And, my mom and dad put me in an incubator for a month. And the same way that my friend, prayed and went through all that, I'm sure that my parents went through the same thing. But how blessed I am to be alive, And so I dedicate, this time and this moment to my friend Aziz and his family, and just know that the joy that you had for 6 days was can impact your lives for a lifetime. And every time that I complain, I will not complain anymore, because I am alive, and I am blessed. So I hope that you remember that you are blessed, that you're alive, that you have a chance to live again, and that this helps you and motivates you to keep going. At any rate, I thought I spoke too much. Daisy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Daisy, dime algo.
How are you, Hernan?
Good, and you?
I'm okay. I'm exhausted from traveling.
Did you hear anything that we said about the book, or you didn't hear anything?
Yeah, I heard briefly in and out because my connection was a little bit off. Trying to work right before big meetings tomorrow, but I think that
I know you got the stuff to make it happen.
now I have 2 books that I need to finish reading. I only read a few pages on the book, but I did hear everything you had to say. And I tend to agree. Sometimes we do need a slap in the face. And I can always check in with you so that you can give me the virtual slap. I think it's admitting to yourself what you need to be slapped about. personally, I think for me, it's time management. I think I can't do it, but in all honesty, I think that I just need to wake myself up and not think that I can't do this, I can't do that. It's just a mindset to a certain extent.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that at the same time that I'm looking at, oh, hold on a second. You laugh, but the year that I was by myself without a job, I had one job, right? 2 jobs. I had 3 jobs. 3 jobs. I had I can show you the collection. I had the Heartland collection. I have another one, right?
Yeah.
I'm just blessed, and it doesn't matter what happens to all of us. I'll be happy knowing that I am focused on the right thing, which is never giving up, nonstop, right? Pa'lante, pa atrás ni pa coger impulso. And I hope that that's the case with all of you. So 4 more minutes. I'll give you back 4 more minutes. I know some of the mentors and some of my other people are watching on our Facebook feed. I will share this recording later on to you. And, before we leave, congratulations to the Patriots and the people in Boston who love that team. They did it. You know what? They didn't have to be the best. They were just a little bit better than the other team. And this is sometimes what happens. Okay? Guys, I'm very happy that we're in this together. Apprentice Worldwide, my thought has always been, a support group to help each other in our lives and in our careers. But most importantly, is building relationships that last for a lifetime. And I hope that you embrace those relationships, that you meet each other as much as you can, and that you don't worry so much about the things that are not that important. Just focus on doing the right thing and doing the thing that you have to do. I did it. I'm doing it. I keep doing it. We're gonna do it together, and that's what matters. And if I have to bring, instead of one, I have to bring 2 of these to slap you around. Trust me, I am capable to bringing a few of these. But there's a few more things I want to mention. June 28th, make sure that you are separate that date. June 28th is our Millennial Career Expo and Leadership Summit. It's basically a big reunion where all of the people from Apprentice from all over the world are going to be here to hang out and learn how to be a leader, how to succeed, and help each other in our lives. And we're going to have some fun as well. We're going to go to Bimini, hopefully, in a mini cruise as well. So that's going to be fun. The other thing, I have a special surprise. Idelmis, who is one of our mentors here in Miami, just wrote a book about women empowering women and succeeding in business as an executive. She's going to be the next one in this forum in a few weeks, talking about her book. Not Gary's book, her book that she just finished and that just got picked up by one of the big publishing houses in New York. So, Idelmis Carrasco, you're next. And, to the people that are all over the world, I know for Gabby it's a little more difficult because she's in Barquisimeto, but for the people in Texas, in Chicago, in Orlando, in Miami, let's find time to hang out, okay, to get together. I want you to build those bonds and relationships with each other because these are the people that, like my mentors and the friends that I have that are global mentors, which I met through life by working together, they and focusing on things that were business related. All of a sudden, these are my best friends and the people that I hang out with all over the world. So I hope that you can take that into your lifestyle and become friends with each other and find ways to support each other. I'll be here for you if you need me. So you know my phone number, of course. Any questions? 10 o'clock on the dot. Awesome. I'll send you the recording. God bless. See you soon.
God bless you. Have a great night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.